everybody, welcome back to this domination on the Aleutian Islands. Gonna be a coastal RV 3.3, still running the Trashville 812 Candid PT200 and the SB2C. It's your boy, County Check, back again. Some crusty old coastal gameplay. Let's get in here, see what we can make happen. This seems to be a rather full lobby as compared to normal, and that's good. I like to play against real players. I need more of you guys to get into these coastal matches so that when I do decide to join, it doesn't take 10 minutes. And then there's people to fight against instead of just bots that float around back in the spawn. Now, I used to be a really good naval player, but I've been playing so much air lately that when I get in, I'm sort of excited like a squirrel and just kind of throw caution to the wind. And depending on what type of ships I'm up against, it seems like I've just been getting wasted like super fast. I managed to last most of the match here, but the days where I keep like my first ship for the whole match seem to be gone. So I'm trashing this guy, but then somebody else finds me, and I'm pretty sure that I go from, yep, bang. Got like one shot by whatever this MPK is. I have no idea what it is or which nation it's in. While I play this game, one of the things I don't do is go and look in the other tech trees and see what my competition is. So I kind of understand, my vehicle and what I'm doing, but insofar as having gone and taken the steps to go in and look at the tech tree of other nations and see what I'm up against, that's just not something I really find the time to do. I've done it a little bit with the airplanes just because it was so difficult for me, but I have yet to do that in naval. I think I played a little bit with Germany and a little bit with Britain, but I have not really taken the time to research and see what I'm up against. So I know that the Asheville is just made of glass. You shoot it 2 or 3 times and it's done. Same with the PT200. It's very easy to blow up when you get in here with 3-inch guns and the like, or like somebody with dual 40mm. You're done if they get onto you. I still think Coastal is the funnest game mode in Warthunder, but I also still think that they should make a combined mode, like an enduring confrontation, even if they have to design special maps for it that would allow for tanks, planes, and ships to be on the same map. I just think it would go a long way in helping to bring like this experience together. If they were able to, ooh, why'd I do that? I don't know why I just dropped all my torpedoes. They're definitely not going anywhere, right? But I'm no genius. Yeah, as you can tell by the fact that I'm trying to shoot rockets, never getting hits with those things, boy. And if it was possible to choose, tanks, planes, or ships, and they could all equally attack each other on some form or another, by making the ground area maybe not very wide so that everybody could see each other. I don't know. If I sound like an idiot, probably I do. But a lot of people sounded like an idiot in the past, you know. I remember one time a guy was saying that the world was round and they hated him. Or that the sun doesn't orbit around the earth. They hated him too. But I don't know. I approach this game from a very casual standpoint, and that's why I don't get as upset as it seems like some other people do. Like, I want to improve and I take it seriously enough to want to do a good job, but I don't take it so seriously that I write death threats or tell people to kill themselves or anything like that. Wow. Imagine being like that. It must be so painful to be upset all the time. I don't know. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. I think that they should make a combined game mode and just make it really cheap to do anti-air spawns and have all of these things against each other. And maybe they would have to rework some of the targeting, but if you were on a squad with planes and ships, it wouldn't be very hard for someone to give you like a squad spot, and then you could do a naval bombardment or bombard like an AI base or something like that, because that's a lot of what naval ships have been used for. You know, they call for artillery from the ships out in the bay, and they would just think it would add to the experience. Probably if Gaijin did it, it would be ruined, but yeah, you know. It would be worth a try to change it up and to give people something different. They already broke the mold when they did the individual component damage modeling, so why not break the mold again and throw all these in here together instead of releasing, you know, you got those booty World of Tanks, World of Warships, World of Warplanes games where they're all separate, but no one's brought them all together at once before. They've gone the step of putting tanks and planes in the same, and ships and planes in the same, but there's no ships, planes, and tanks. And I just think that it would be interesting. Just imagine you were doing your little coastal ship thing and you were trying to shoot at boats, and there's a guy on the coast with a tank blasting away at you. You know, that would just, I think it would be fun. But I'm also an idealist on many levels and want things to be sometimes the way I think they should be, which is extremely comprehensive. And it can be hard to do that, especially when we live in a world of such simple-minded people. Like, this game is just one of my many pursuits and hobbies. I probably prefer going outdoors into nature more than I prefer this, but for when I can't, this is what I do if I'm not carving in wood or drawing or just making stuff out of broken things. I don't know. I'm very much a polyglot and like to do all different types of stuff. I grew up in the 80s and we were raised on arts and crafts. I don't know. Leave a comment below. Tell me the decade that you were raised in, what your favorite thing to do was. Leave a comment below telling me, how often do you get outside? When's the last time you stayed outside all night? And not partying either, I mean like camping. Ooh. So I've made it a little while here with still having a boat, but it just felt like I got Shrek'd real easy on the first two. Leave it to the PT-812 to be a tank. One of my least favorite boats, but I think I probably have the most kills in it just because it requires so much RP to get to the PT-812. To get to the PT-811, it's ridiculous. Or 810. I can't even remember what it is. It's been so long since I played Coastal. This is a gunboat, and the next PT boat after it is a gunboat with torpedoes, and sort of like the last iteration of that before you start getting into the landing class ships and some larger type ships. I prefer the smaller ships, but then once you get to these BRs, you have to run some of the bigger ships, because if not, you're gonna die. You gotta be real agile, and you gotta maintain cover if you want to survive in these smaller ships. It's just not gonna happen where you go Rambo out. I would get ace a lot back when I first started this. Just, I don't know what it was. Maybe I was in noob lobbies or bot lobbies, and the naval aiming makes sense to me. I can't hit anything in an airplane unless it's standing still on the ground. But when I play these naval ships, I'm somehow able to, you know, do the lead, do the distance correction and all of that, and do what seems to be usually a good job. Now we're about to get into the excitement part here. Oh yes, the good old revenge plane. Wonder if it feels weird to fly backwards. You know what I mean? Does the gunner in one of these things feel like they're falling all the time? Plus being open to the air. It had to have been an experience. At least he gets a chair. It was my understanding, and some of these gunners, man, they got crammed into spots. They probably had their legs numb by the time they got there. So, I don't know. I don't think about, I guess, the type of things that other people think about. I think about the most random and simple of things in very human terms. Like what the human experience would be like. Oh boy, here we go. Dodge. Oh! They disassembled me instantly. Come on, torpedo. Oh, big money, no whammies. Let's go. And here we are spectating. Do 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 do. Checking out my teammates, seeing what they do. Camping in the back of the map. I hate you. If you stay in the spawn, all my respect is gone. Please attack the objective. Sometimes, bro, makes you wonder what people are thinking. Come on, boy, you got this. It's a Japanese plane, I think. I can't tell with the goofy VHS filter. Bombs away. Bam! Oh yeah, boy. He got him. Well, it looks like we're getting into the last minute of the video here, so I guess I have to give my outro spiel. If you've been here watching, I appreciate you. Leave a comment below with your opinion of the game, how you feel about Warthunder, what you think they could do to improve. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video with your friends and family. Oh, they're gonna give me some backups. Oh boy. But most importantly, I hope that you have a good day and you do not let anything get you down. We're gonna make it. Everything will be alright. And as for that, this is County Check signing off, and we'll see you on the next one. So I didn't even do good and I made 28 grand. Get your butt in the naval lobby. We'll see you there.